right, heat number 1. Isaac Salas and Brian Mansfield on the front row. Edmund Jones and Michael Scruggs on the second row. Andrew Thornton and Brandon McLaughlin in the third row. And Jake saying first place was made for spicy salsa. Now I'll have to remember that one. Don't forget to drop in the comments. Let us know who your favorite driver are. Make sure you hit that heart button, the share button, the subscribe button. Don't forget to check out the website, htsai.net. Has the links to our YouTube, our Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, the podcast, and a whole lot more. As we mentioned, Williams Grove, not a favorite of everybody out here. But it is a half-mile, mostly flat track, 12-degree turns, just 3 degrees of banking on the straightaways. Skinny little straightaways with really wide turns does make things interesting, especially coming off turn 2 and turn 4. Things can get a little dicey out there. Fully expect to see some dicey here tonight. Well, I think Isaac Salas' fan club gets bigger every week. Pace truck is on pit road. They're getting ready to come out of turn 4 and watching Barney the flag man for that green flag. Green flag in the air. Heat number 1 is underway. Brian Mansfield gets a good jump on the high side. Off through 1 and 2 though. Isaac Salas already to the lead. Back behind him, Scruggs battling on the outside with Edmund Jones trying to take third. He's going to get it. Mansfield looking to the inside, has nothing for Salas yet. Edmund Jones in 4th. Brandon McLaughlin now up to 5th. And it looks like Andrew Thornton is struggling here tonight. Not sure if he's got a problem with the car, but he came into tonight 3rd in points. He needs a good run here. Isaac Salas just taking off from the field. And there you see he is right on that bottom line on corner entry. Now last time we were here we saw guys running that bottom line get a little bit of the tires. Hopefully we don't see that tonight, but it gets close when you're pushing it to right on the edge. Plus you got to wonder how much Isaac's depth perception is off. And there you go, Brian Mansfield gets the inside tire, slings it way to the high side. That gives Michael Scruggs a chance to run him down. And gives Isaac a chance to run away as we get 4 to go. And don't forget, there on the backstretch, as you come out of turn 2, there is that gap on the high side, and the piece of metal there, the railing, actually bends inward. So if you're not careful, you catch that little piece of barrier there and you end up in that gap. Couple of different spots on this track that have little things like that that do make it unique but also make it extremely difficult. 2 laps to go for Isaac Salas. He is just walking away from the field now. 1.6 second lead. Brian Mansfield still holding on to 2nd. Scruggs now up to 3rd. Edmund Jones in 4th. Brandon McLaughlin is 5th. And Andrew Thornton is 6th. Looks like whatever problems Andrew was having, he figured them out as they get the white flag. He's regained the pack. Hopefully he'll be back to full speed by the time of the feature. And across the checker, it is Isaac Salas with the win. Brian Mansfield comes home 2nd. Scruggs is 3rd. Jones is 4th. McLaughlin fifth, and Andrew Thornton comes in sixth. Heat number 2. Trevor Burge and Eric Burkhalter on the front row. Joseph Smith and Charlotte Neff on the second row. David Tormasci and Doug McLaughlin on the third row. Didn't think to ask if Charlotte, heard a lot of guys saying that they don't like this track, but didn't think to ask her how she felt about it. She might turn out to dominate the race here tonight. Brian Lawson, I have to ask, how much does he pay you to be in his fan club? Because if that's the case, I'll join. Oh, he pays in salsa. Never mind. All right, one more time around. Pace car will drop off coming out of turn 3. This is one of those tracks they could do a single pace lap at. I just realized how long these pace laps really take. Pace truck drops off on corner entry. Coming out of turn 4, they're looking for Barney the flag man to wave it. There it is, green flag in the air. Heat number 2 underway. Burkhalter and Burge side by side through turn 1. Joseph Smith down on the bottom in turn 2. Something. That was Tormasci on the bottom that lost a ton of ground there for some reason. Looked like he had struggled on the start. Now he is way off the back. Meanwhile, up front, Burkhalter and Trevor Burge still side by side all the way around the track. The rest of the field right there behind them. Now Trevor to the lead, but Burkhalter right on his back bumper. Joseph Smith right behind him. Charlotte right behind them. Doug McLaughlin still with them. And David Tormasci has now regained the pack. Single file for the... Oh! I think Joseph Smith got a little bit of the wall coming out of 4. And we've got an incident coming out of turn 2. Charlotte Neff and Doug McLaughlin get caught. And looks like McLaughlin trying to get a run just drifted up into the side of Charlotte's car. They got turned around. It does not take much to turn around one of these little sprint cars. Charlotte Neff couldn't get moving. She had to go to pit road. Trevor Burge maintains the lead. No caution yet. Eric Burkhalter still in second. Third is Joseph Smith. David Tormasci is currently running in 4th, and Doug McLaughlin is in 5th, but way, way behind after that incident. Out of turn 4, Trevor Burge is taking the white flag. Eric Burkhalter still holding on to second. Joseph Smith third. David Tormasci is 4th. Doug McLaughlin is 5th. They're spaced out. That's how they'll finish. Trevor Burge gets the win in heat number 2. Eric Burkhalter is second. Joseph Smith third. David Tormasci fourth. Doug McLaughlin fifth. And Charlotte Knapp comes home sixth on pit road. All right, just a couple of minutes to warm up for these boys and girls. Everybody starting to roll off of pit road now. Kelsey Hansen asking Jake Harbaugh what the bet is tonight. Now I'm kind of interested. I'm guessing it involves salsa. Andrew Thornton was struggling in his heat, and David Tormasci was as well. Andrew Thornton currently fastest on track. David Tormasci is not taken to the track yet. Mansfield currently the fastest, Salas second fastest, Scruggs third, and so on down the board there. Just over a minute left in practice, just enough time to hit the snack bar, get yourself some food, some drink, and hit that share button while you're waiting in line. Saw several guys struggle on the start of their heats, so we'll be watching that the start of the feature very closely. It does get a little tricky, and there you see that part of the track where it just sticks out a little bit. We'll see if we can ride along with Michael Scruggs as he comes down. You can see how uneven that barrier on the outside is. There is that gap right there at the exit of 2, but if you look closely, you see that that barrier sticks out just a little bit, and because it is a simulation and laser scan down to the thousandth of an inch, that is actually there at Williams Grove. That does actually reach out and catch people, and that could be problemsome for somebody tonight. All right, practice is over, qualifying is over, heats are over. It's time to get down to business. Here we are in the 305 feature. Up front is Isaac Salas and Trevor Burge. On the second row, Brian Mansfield and Eric Burkhalter. Michael Scruggs and Joseph Smith on the third row. Edmund Jones and David Tormasci take the fourth row. Brandon McLaughlin and Doug McLaughlin rounding out the top 10. Andrew Thornton and Charlotte Knapp, 11th and 12th. Both of them having problems in their heat races, looking to make their way to the front here tonight. And as we mentioned, a couple of drivers said in the pre-race, hey, they are looking for Charlotte to be up front winning before too much longer. She has gotten substantially faster, and when some of those top guys are saying that, you know she's going to be coming to the front and be a dominating driver before long. Jake, inquiring minds want to know, Kelsey and myself, what is the bet tonight? And make sure you stick around, share with your friends. We're actually working on some upgrades over the next couple of months. Should make the viewing experience and the listening experience a little bit better. Plus, hopefully, now that I have fully recovered from the 4 hours of Charlotte, hopefully you can tune in starting tomorrow morning and see some live streams from me. Tomorrow morning will be some dirt stuff. Jared Heasley and I will be taken to some rally tracks, some Pro 4 tracks, and no telling what other kind of trouble we get into. Pace truck is in. Trevor Burge and Isaac Salas going to lead them down. Couple of people in the back that had problems in the heats, looking for them to come to the front. Who's it going to be here tonight? Green flag is in the air. Let's figure it out. Trevor Burge on the high side. I'm sorry, Trevor Burge on the low side. Isaac Salas. Now they get single file. Trevor in the lead. Big incident behind him. Caution is out. Coming out of turn 2, it looked like somebody just got tapped, sent into the inside wall. Brandon McLaughlin, Doug McLaughlin, Charlotte Neff, all caught in that incident. As the 21, Doug McLaughlin just bounced off the fence. There was an incident there on the bottom. He got up high to try and avoid it, bounced off the fence, went back to the inside, and collected a few more cars. Looking to see Charlotte Neff, the only driver that went to pit road. She's going to go in and get a repair. Betting drinks on how much Isaac Salas wins by. Okay. Note to self, if this is going to be a regular thing, get admin power so I can control it. Alright, after that incident, it's still Isaac Salas up front. Brandon McLaughlin comes to pit road. Isaac Salas is up front. Trevor Burge is second. Brian Mansfield is third. Burkhalter is fourth. Michael Scruggs is fifth. Joseph Smith sixth. Edmund Jones 7th, David Tormasci 8th, 9th is Doug McLaughlin, Andrew Thornton is 10th. 2 cars currently on pit road. Brandon McLaughlin is rolling back up off pit road right now. And it looks like Charlotte Neff is still on pit road. We'll have to see if she can get back out and complete the race here. Pace truck is in. Green flag back in the air. And this time Trevor gets a huge jump on the outside. He goes to the lead. Eric Burkhalter back in third is going to clear Brian Mansfield. Mansfield back to fourth. Here comes Joseph Smith looking on the high side of Mansfield. Can't get a run yet. He's going to the bottom. And we heard Salas say, oh, he got some of the inside fence. Drifted up. Managed to save it, though. Great save. Trevor Burge still up front. Isaac Salas in second. They are making a little bit of space between them and third place Burkhalter. Brian Mansfield to fourth. Joseph Smith to fifth. Michael Scruggs is in sixth. Edmund Jones is in seventh. And that pack back in the back, all of them are fighting. The back half of this pack is battling all the way around this track. The 31 of Andrew Thornton drops to the bottom. He is trying to make his way forward after problems. David Tormasci had an incident. He is on pit road. Charlotte Knapp has come back up off pit road. She is a couple laps down. Let's see what happened. Tormasci went for a wall ride out of turn 4 and ended up hitting the pit exit wall. Great save to keep it out of traffic, but a heartbreak for him. Trevor Burge still maintains the lead for the moment. Isaac Salas right behind him in second. Burkhalter still in third. Burkhalter now almost a second behind Isaac. Brian Mansfield in fourth. Losing ground. And Joseph Smith is flying. Every time he gets a run, he starts closing in. But Michael Scruggs is closing in on him too. Edmund Jones currently running in 7th. Andrew Thornton is 8th. 9th is Doug McLaughlin and Brandon McLaughlin in 10th. Charlotte Neff is on track 11th, 2 laps down, waiting for a caution to get some of her laps back here. "16 laps to go, coming to 15 laps to go. Trevor Burge still maintaining the lead. Joseph Smith and Michael Scruggs, that battle continues to go on right behind them. Looked like Edmund Jones had some problems getting off turn 2. Now Andrew Thornton looking to the bottom. Andrew Thornton started in 11th. He is up to 8th now and trying to pick up as many positions as he can. Meanwhile, this battle for the lead continues to go on. Trevor Burge driving in his mirror, making sure he cuts the line off of Isaac Salas. Isaac looking for any way around here. And they're going to catch up to the lap car of David Tormasci here in a moment. Which one will benefit? Which one will lose when they catch Tormasci with 12 laps to go? Michael Scruggs still on the back bumper of Joseph Smith as well. Edmund Jones and Doug McLaughlin battling back here along with Andrew Thornton. Thornton just lost a position to McLaughlin. Back up front, 10 to go, and Trevor Burge maintaining the lead. Isaac way down on the bottom line, drifts it way high, up off, carrying as much momentum as possible up off the corner. Now the lap car of David Tormasci comes into play. Tormasci goes high, way high. Oh, Isaac Salas gets the inside wall. Caution. We talked about it in pre-race. Some of these guys running right down there on the edge, and you risk getting into the tires or the barrier or anything. He definitely did not want that to happen after being up front and battling for that top position. Several guys had to completely stop, and Michael Scruggs gets together and ends up in that outside barrier as well. Now Isaac Salas will have to come from the back of the field. Although he's done it before, who will be able to follow him through though? Charlotte Neff is going to get at least one of her laps back. And Michael Scruggs is now on pit road. Eric Burkhalter now in second. Mansfield in third. Joseph Smith up to fourth. Doug McLaughlin fifth. Edmund Jones is sixth. Andrew Thornton now up to seventh. Brandon McLaughlin eighth. That puts Isaac Salas in ninth. Charlotte Knaff is in 10th. 1 lap down. Michael Scruggs currently on pit road. In 11th. David Tormasci in 12th. Still 2 laps down. And lights are out on the pace car. And looks like Charlotte Knaff is getting her other lap back, so she'll be back on the lead lap. Will she be able to follow Isaac to the front? Pace truck is in. Green flag back in the air. 8 laps to go. Trevor Burge out front. Everybody single file very quickly except for 1 or 2 as Isaac Salas is sending it on the bottom, trying to get anything he can here. Down low has to roll out just a little bit to avoid Andrew Thornton. Meanwhile, Trevor Burge opening up a gap at the front. Mansfield in third has his back bumper full of Joseph Smith. Doug McLaughlin right behind them as well. Isaac Salas still trying to pick up any position he can. He has only picked up 1. He is up to 8th. And now Andrew Thornton's going to try and cross back over. Oh, we've got a car in the wall. I believe that was Edmund Jones. Drove up the fence. It's going to allow a couple of cars to get by him here. Isaac Salas back down on the bottom. Picks up 2 positions up to 6th. 3 laps to go for Trevor Burge. Brian Mansfield still holding on to third. Has opened up a little bit of a gap to Joseph Smith. Back behind. Doug McLaughlin currently running in 5th. Isaac Salas now up to 6th. Trying to run him down, but with 2 laps to go, he doesn't have much time left. White flag for Trevor Burge. Eric Burkhalter has a little bit of space. Will Brian Mansfield be able to get to him here? Nobody can get to Trevor Burge. Joseph Smith up high. He's got Doug McLaughlin sending it. It won't be enough. Trevor Burge wins. Eric Burkhalter comes home 2nd. Brian Mansfield is 3rd. Joseph Smith is 4th. Doug McLaughlin is 5th. Then Isaac Salas manages to recover to 6th. Edmund Jones is 7th. Brandon McLaughlin 8th. 9th is Andrew Thornton. And 10th is Charlotte Knaff. Michael Scruggs and David Tormasci finish 11th and 12th. And the fireworks are underway. And let's see if we can talk to our winner. Hey, Trevor, this is Doug. You got me?
Doug, what's up, buddy?
Hey, man. Congratulations. You had your hands full until Isaac made a mistake.
Honestly, I wasn't even watching him behind me. I just ran my race, man.
Well,
just ran my stuff. That's it.
Well, it was one heck of a race, man. You were running away. You and Isaac were running away with it for quite some time, and Man, if those cautions hadn't come out, you probably would have had a huge lead.
Yeah, this track for me is like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde sometimes. Like sometimes I'm on, other times I can't get it going. Like this is a very technical track sometimes, and it's just when it slicks off, it gets fun for sure.
Well, you came into tonight fourth in points, and we're in week 6. Tonight was a huge night for you. You'll gain on Andrew Thornton, Brian Mansfield, and Eric Burkhalter here tonight.
Oh man, I'm not in it for the points. I think these guys deserve it more than I do, the point stuff. I'm here to have fun, man. Like even if I had to take an EOL every week to run with these guys, I would. It's just a good group of guys and a lot of fun. And I'm getting better at the sprints. I'm not awesome at them, but I feel comfortable now. Like I can run it, and I'm doing well. So I get a little better every week. Isaac's pretty quick, and I feel good about being able to run with him now. So.
Well, it was definitely a great run tonight.
Yeah, I don't like to lose, so when somebody's better than me, it pushes me.
Well, he definitely pushed you tonight, man. Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you. I just want to shout out Dirt Affliction, Eric Burkhalter, Todd Schott, Kenneth Bolin, Nolan Green, and my wife for help support me. And thank you guys for running the league, and thank you for broadcasting it. You guys do a great job, so thank you.
All right, man. Congratulations, buddy. And Brian Mansfield comes home third tonight. Man, what a race.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Williams Grove, that bottom was going pretty quick, and I thought that run, or that first run, I could get a run on the outside and get by Eric, but when the caution come out, I knew they were going to go to the top and stay there, so I just tried to hold my line and just keep it in third place. It's so hard to pass here.
It looked like a couple of times you might have actually been struggling. You'd lose a little bit of ground on Eric for a lap or two and then start to regain him.
Yeah, I was trying different entries into the turn, and sometimes it'd kick the back end around a little more than I wanted to. And really, I was trying to keep it off the wall coming out of turn 4. That was the main thing. That wall would jump out and bite you, so would that opening on the back straightaway. But it was a good race. Congratulations to Trevor and Eric finishing 1-2. Isaac had some tough luck there in that race, but all in all, it was a good race. We've been having some awesome races in 305, and appreciate everybody coming out, and appreciate my sponsor, Combs Family Museum, as always.
All right, man. Well, congratulations. Another great run.
All right. Thank you, Doug.
And Eric Burkhalter comes home second. Hey, Eric, you got me?
Gotcha, bud.
Hey, congratulations, man. Heck of a run tonight.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm definitely learning the sprint car still. Trevor was fast, and Brian was right on my heels, so it was a heck of a race.
Brian said he'd gain on you a little bit and then lose a little, just couldn't find a way around you. You were definitely quick tonight.
Yeah, I try not to look in the mirror too much. I check the relative every now and then and see he'd get a little closer, and so try to push a little harder, and it'd work one lap and not the next.
Well, something was working tonight. You had the second fastest lap of the race tonight.
I am very surprised to hear that.
It was 19.6.
I will take it. I popped off a good one in warm-ups, and I don't know how I did it. And then Trevor was, I was trying to figure out what he was doing and trying to work together on that, and it worked once, but starting to get the groove of them.
Well, man, congratulations. A second place finish, nothing to sneeze at. Still, you probably still have the points lead, but getting this late in the season, it's a tight battle.
Yeah, I'm actually running for points. I normally don't, but I've had a good season in these and, trying to do something with the points. And I think one slip up between me and Brian, and it's anybody's game.
Well, it was 2 points coming into tonight. You finished second and third. It's going to be extremely tight the rest of the season.
I do believe you're right.
All right, man. Well, congratulations and good luck with the rest of the season, buddy.
I appreciate it. I want to give a quick shout out to the guys at Dirt Affliction. Trevor helped me out a lot tonight getting around this place, and without them, wouldn't be able to do it.
All right, man. Well, congratulations. Great run, buddy.
Appreciate it. Thanks for the broadcast.
All right, second place, Eric Burkhalter. We talked to the top three, and now it is time to load up the sprints and unload the big block mods. Stick around. We'll be back in just a few moments as the big blocks take to Williams Grove. Don't go anywhere.